Happy Sunday, team. Thank you for remoting in with me for a little stretching. We have just a quick 30-minute stretch today I'm using a towel. You can use a towel. Oh, we have a cat visitor. You can use a towel or a band or anything that can help you grip your foot when we come into that. So on your mat, again, just like usual, we try and find our space where we can release and let go for just a moment, giving yourself some time away from all the other heaviness. With your feet about hip width apart, slide your weight up onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels. I already cuddled a bunch with him today, so I'm like, what do we need right now? Slide your weight onto the heels, lift the toes. He's pulling a Gracie. And then slide to your outside rim of the foot. So as you come to the outside rim of the foot, you're peeling up the inside rim of the foot and seeing how much range of motion you have in that way. And then do the reverse. Peel to the inside rim. This room has made me and all my pets buddies. I feel like before I wasn't Fire Sauce's go-to, and then take your weight to all four quadrants so you feel the front, back, side to side connect to your mat. Soften your knees. So as we bring the knees forward again, we exaggerate that. And then we flex our quads and pull the knees back over the heels. You can feel the freedom to move around a little bit as you're stacking the body in neutral. Settle the knees so they're right over the feet. Squeeze your glutes and press your hips forward. Exaggerating that, you can come into extension of the spine. You squeeze your glutes to open up the hip flexors. And then reverse that, send the hips back. Shift the hips to the right. And then shift the hips to the left. Now bring your hips center. So once again, your hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin to chest. Opening up through the shoulder blades, lengthening the cervical spine, back of the neck by tilting the chin, lifting the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Now bring that right ear to the right shoulder. Now today in this stretch, we're going to apply just gentle pressure with that right hand and then press the left hand down. See how far you can press towards the floor with this left hand and then pull it back just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale and switch. Bring the head to center. Tilt the left ear to the left shoulder. The left hand adds gentle pressure. Right palm pushes into the floor. See if you can draw that right hand back a little bit. Inhale. As you exhale, release, bring the head back to neutral, stacked from your crown of the head all the way to your feet, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, arms up. We'll see how this goes. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Draw the navel to spine, round your back, drop the hands. Move right to left with your hips lengthening through the hamstrings. Slide the hands up, the shins look forward, extension. And then slide the hands down. Bend your left knee, lift that right hand up towards the ceiling. Lean towards this right leg. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can take this right hand and reach it behind to the left glute. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand back down to the floor. Slide the hands up, the shins look forward. Slide back down, bend your right knee, left hand comes up towards the ceiling. Big reach with that left hand. Lean over towards the left hip. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand to the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand back to center. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up. Squeeze the glutes, draw the navel to spine, roll the shoulders back and down. And once again, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, round the back. Walk the hands forward. High hover position. Low hover. Press the chest through. Lay your thighs down. Flatten your feet. Look up and back behind you. So the shoulders you're going to want to ride up here. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the heart. Look over that left shoulder. Lean over towards the right hip a little bit. Big deep breath in. Exhale and switch. Look over that right shoulder. Lean over into the left hip a little bit. Come back to center. Look back behind you. And slide back into that child's pose. Stretch. Tuck the hips under. Reach the fingertips forward. Let the weight of the hips feel heavy and sink down towards the heels. Let the weight of the arms go and hang into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, take that left arm, reach it underneath the right. Big deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now switch, take that left hand back up. Right hand comes underneath. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring both hands to the shoulders and then rotate over onto your left hip. Once you rotate onto your left hip, take your towel or whatever you're going to use to create a bind and put it around that top leg. So you're just getting it around the foot so that you can start here and then turn over and pull that foot towards you. Now lift the head. You're trying to pull, so you could grab onto the foot or you pull with the towel to lift the foot towards your head. See if with the towel you can get your foot closer to your bottom. Inhale. Exhale. Come down one more time. So again, you have a grip on that towel with the hands. Then to come up, you bend the elbows and pull the head back. Inhale. Exhale, release. Release the towel from that leg and then rotate onto the other hip. So once you rotate onto the other hip, same thing. You get the foot so that it's bound in the towel. Gotta watch out so I don't get clawed. Now from there, come down into the mat, then pull your foot towards your bottom. Lifting the knee up, the foot back, and the chest up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and come down. One more time, see if you can get that foot a little bit closer to the bottom. Lift your knee up, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and come out of that. Now rotating onto your back, still with the towel. You're going to take the towel around that right foot. Now once you have it around the right foot, we talked about last week that you want it on the ball of the foot so that you can get a little stretch through the foot and the Achilles and the calf into the hamstring. So from there, move the leg in and out just a little bit. You can straighten or bend the left leg. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, come into that IT band. Bring that right leg across the left side. Now, you can choose where you pull with that leg over and up towards your head to intensify, flexing the foot, straightening the knee, and keeping this right hip down. That's how we intensify that stretch. So if I lift my hip and let it come off the floor, I'm losing the stretch for the IT band. I want the hip down, the knee as straight as I can get it, the foot as flexed as I can get it, and then I use those points as a bind to pull the IT band tight. And then breathe. Two big deep breaths. With each exhale, try and let go of the tension in that hamstring, in the glute. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now bring your foot to center. Soften that right knee. Switch the leg. Once that left foot is in, once again, find the ball of the foot so you can get that foot stretch. And then swing the leg just subtly in and out. Loosening up that hip. Now, drive the left hip down. Straighten the left knee as much as you can. Flex the left foot. And then bring it across the right side of the body to get that IT band on the left side. Pressing towards your tailbone will deepen the stretch. Bringing the left leg over more and up more will deepen the stretch. With each exhale, let go of the tension in that glute, that hamstring. Drive your left hip down to deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now bend that left knee. Bring your right foot in so both feet are in a bind, and then lengthen the legs. Pull your feet back towards you. He's like, I don't get why you can't be more helpful. Now lift the upper body, fold in half. Inhale. Exhale. Set the head down. Once again, reset the body. Tread the legs just a little bit and then straighten the legs, and once again, pull the legs towards you, then lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, soften the knees, release the towel, set the feet down. Slowly roll yourselves up and then turn over onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Gotta take advantage of my full mat here. Lift the tailbone, press back so that you're in that down dog inverted V. Float your right leg up and back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, pull your right foot through. Here we go, Lisa. Come up nice and tall. Turn your left toes out. Reach your arms in opposition. Bend into that right knee. Take the right hand down, left hand comes up. This is where you create that bind if you want. Big deep breath in. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Keep that reach up. Tip those hips back to deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, soften that right knee. Lift your body, spiral back so that that right hand comes up to the ceiling. The left hand slides down the leg. And then see if you can take your right hand and your right knee as far away from each other as they'll go. Big expansion for the intercostals, the obliques. Inhale. Exhale, repeat. Come down with the right hand, up with the left. Create that bind if you want. Your elbow could be on the thigh. Find what serves you this morning. Exhale and straighten that right leg. Tip the hips back. Soften that right knee. Lift your body. Left hand comes back down the thigh. Right hand to the ceiling. Big stretch, hand to knee. This leg is going to start to pull back and you're trying to lean and lunge into it. One more big inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Come into that bind if you like last time. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Soften your right knee. Lift your body, take the left hand back, right hand up. Big reach, right knee to right hand. Inhale. Now as you exhale, bring your hands down to the side. Turn so that you're facing forward. Both feet are forward, and then come down to the mat with your hands, your elbows, or your forehead. Tip your hips up. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the muscles in your jaw, in your face. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands, lift the left hand to the ceiling. And switch. Both hands come down. Now listen, walk to the left foot, turn the toes out, and lift the right heel. Now for some of you, this will feel the best. For some of you, a reach to here. You can drop all the way down. You can combine that. Try and let that left leg lean forward so that right hamstring, inner thigh can let go. And then you add the grip to go into the calf. Big deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and crawl your hands back forward. Switch sides now. You lean into the right. So again, that could be here. That could be here. That could be here. Find what you like. Big stretch to the Achilles on the right and on the left when you pull the foot. Inhale. Exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, crawl your hands back to center. Turn back to the right. Now this time you're in that lunge position, hands are down. Take that right leg, step it back, low hover. Press your chest through, squeeze your bottom. Lift into that inverted V down dog. Pull the hips up so you're pulling the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Try and draw the chest towards the thighs. Float your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, pull that left leg all the way through. Once that left leg is all the way through, then you're going to come up to standing, turn your right toes out. So your feet are perpendicular. Reach your hands in opposition, so your left hand to the left wall. Lean into that left knee. Bring the left hand down, the right hand up. This is where you would create that bind if you want. Big reach with that left hand down to the floor and that right hand up to the ceiling. You can pull this back for that spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left knee. Pull your hips back and up. Inhale. Exhale, soften your left knee. Lift the body up, take that right hand back behind you. Left hand up towards the ceiling, and then reach it back in opposition from your left knee. With every breath, you should feel the expansion of your intercostals around the ribs. Inhale, and then exhale once again. Come down with that left hand, right hand to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Keep that big reach up. Hips go back. And then soften that left knee. Lift your body. Bring the right hand back, the left arm up and over. Reaching this left knee and left hand in opposition. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes up. Straighten that left leg. Tip the hips back. And soften that left knee. Lift the body, bring that right hand down, left hand up and back. Big deep breath in. And exhale this time, spiral down to your mat. In that lunge position, straighten out your right foot. Step back into that high hover. Low hover. Press your chest through. Squeeze your behind. Here we go, Chelsea. Inverted V down dog. Float your right leg. Pull your right knee all the way through into pigeon. Just like usual, when you're in that stretch, you can take the front leg so that the shin is parallel to the edge of your mat. Your hip will be a little bit higher off the floor. You could use a ball or a yoga block, or a towel under the hip for support. You could tuck the foot and crawl forward, elbows, forehead. As you press into your left hip, pull against it with your right hip. So you're creating your own cross pull. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands. Now listen, we're going to sit on our right hip and then take our left foot across it. So you create that cross for the legs, and then in that position, push towards your left hip. So your body wants to hike towards the right, push towards the left, and then take that right hand, bring it around so that you can spinal twist. You create leverage with your right arm against your left thigh, and then use your left hand to push into the floor to deepen that stretch. With every exhale, see if you can press into your left hip just a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Take this left leg out to the side. Once it's out to the side, keep the right foot tucked, twist towards your left, and then crawl forward. Now, you have that towel if you want to use it. So if you want to come into that bind here, go for it. Otherwise, you're here. Big deep breath in. One more inhale. Exhale, let go. Walk your hands back. Rotate back onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the hips, press back into down dog, inverted V. Float that left leg up and back behind you. Big lengthening from foot to foot. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that left leg through into pigeon. Remember, you can have the shin parallel to the edge of the mat, and then this hip is going to be off the floor a little bit. For some you'll be able to get it all the way down. Otherwise, I can tuck my foot just a little, crawl down onto my elbows or onto my forehead. Pay attention to how your joints feel today. If this position doesn't feel right, move around a little bit till you find something that feels good for your body this morning. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Creating that pull from hip to hip. Press into the left, pull against with the right. Walk your hands back. As you walk your hands back, rock onto this left hip and then sweep the right leg all the way around. So the right foot comes to the side, and then we take that left hand, bring it over so it can create a little tension. Use your right hand into the floor and twist as big as you can towards the right. Lean into that right hip a little bit. Every exhale, see if you can create just a little bit bigger twist. One more big deep breath in. Now from there, unwrap, take your left leg, right leg. Take your right leg out to the side. See, I face a different wall and I get turned around. From there, twist to the right and crawl forward. This is that same one where you have your towel handy, so you can reach, find your bind there, reach to the foot here. We're trying to take those left ribs and wrap them towards the right thigh. Inhale, exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back. Now this time, go ahead and bring both feet in. Turn so that you can lay all the way down. Bring the knees to the chest and rock from side to side. Now finishing with our spinal rotation, I want you to think about your abdominals can be engaged to help with the stretch, but we're trying to not work on much force when we're in these stretching sessions because we do that every other day. So with that, I want you to set your right leg down. That left knee is tucked. Bring that left knee across the right side of the body. Bring that left arm up. Open the left arm out to the side. Stretch the chest, the shoulders, spinal rotation, glute, hamstring. Gentle press with that right hand against the left thigh. Gaze over the left shoulder. As we're coming into our final stretch, think about what can you let go of. So as you're breathing, with every exhale, what can you release? That tension in the back, tension in the leg, the shoulder, in your heart, in your mind. One more big deep breath in. Exhale, pull the left knee to the chest, meet it with the right. Lay your left leg down. Bring your right leg over. Lift that right arm. Lay the right arm out to the side. Gentle pressure with that left hand to thigh, and then look over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Give your body permission to sink into the floor. Let it go. Let the back relax. Let the tension in the knees, the feet, the hips release. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that right knee to the chin. Bring the left knee in. Rock forward and back a couple of times. And then take it to that body scan. Bring the legs. So on your own, if you have time, not right after this, but sometime throughout the day, either midday or before bed, to do the external rotation and the internal rotation here, and just sit in it. If you think, if it's easier for you to go by time, try and do about 1.5 minutes with the knees out, and then 1.5 minutes with the knees in, or about 15 good breaths. So whatever, some people are better with counting, so you'll do 15 breaths or 1.5 minutes this way. I know it's ambitious to think we're gonna do homework, but maybe. And then you'll walk, heel toe the feet out, let the knees drop in, and then you'll take 15 good big deep breaths. And then when you complete that, you can come back into this body scan. Walk heel toe the feet back, and then walk the legs out. From there, palms up to the floor. Close your eyes for a moment. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, relax the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms. Let the weight of the body sink down into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your chest, your ribs, your abdominals, your hips. Let the weight of the torso sink down into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Let the body feel heavy. Give it permission to let go. Now we're going to take 3 big deep breaths to finish. I want you to think about, as you breathe in, take in gratitude, take in positivity, things that serve you for the day, things that we're thankful for and appreciate. As you exhale, the heaviness, the tension, the tightness, whether that's physical, in your jaw, in your face, in your joints, mental or emotional, release it. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale, let go. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes. Slowly roll up. Take your legs out wide to the side. And then walk your hands forward. You can stay tall, you can come forward, you can bring the forehead down. Inhale. Exhale. Press back into the hands, soften your knees, bring your legs back behind you in that hand and knee position. Dig the toes into the floor, lift the hips back into that down dog. Walk your hands back, scoop the belly button in, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Draw the navel to spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. The heart is lifted. Nice big deep breath in. And exhale one more time. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you so much for being here this morning, you guys. Being here for one another. I know it's even more important when we're working remotely, for you guys to show up for one another even more so than for me. But I appreciate you sticking with this, giving your body some time to kind of come off the stress and the tension of the week. Refill your heart and your mind, give your body some good attention, and then launch for the week. I love and appreciate you guys and hope that you have a great rest of the day.